Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you've ever eaten yogurt to calm an upset stomach or taken supplements after a round of antibiotics, then you've probably heard the term probiotics. But what exactly are they? And how do they compare to prebiotics, or even something called postbiotics? Today we're diving deep into the world of probiotics. What they are, how they work, the benefits they offer, how to use them safely, and whether or not they're actually worth your money. Spoiler alert, it's a little more complicated than you might think. So, let's kick things off with the basics. What are probiotics and prebiotics, and why are people so obsessed with them lately? Well, probiotics are live microorganisms, mostly beneficial bacteria, that, when taken in the right amounts, can provide health benefits to your body. They're naturally found in fermented foods like yogurt, sauerkraut, kimchi, kefir, and kombucha, and they're also sold as capsules, powders, and other types of supplements. On the other hand, prebiotics are not bacteria at all. They're non-digestible fibers that your body can't break down, but your gut bacteria can. Think of them as food for your probiotics. Garlic, onions, bananas, oats, and asparagus are all great sources of prebiotics. And when probiotics and prebiotics are combined in one product, that's called a synbiotic, a blend designed to give your gut bugs both the soldiers and their fuel. Now, why should you even care about this? Because your gut health matters. A lot. Inside your gastrointestinal tract lives an incredibly complex and busy ecosystem called the gut microbiome. We're talking trillions of microorganisms, bacteria, fungi, viruses, even archaea, that help you digest food, regulate your immune system, produce essential vitamins, and even influence your mood and mental clarity. When everything is balanced, your body hums along just fine, but when your gut microbiome is out of balance, a condition called dysbiosis, you may experience bloating, fatigue, brain fog, weakened immunity, or even chronic digestive issues. So how do probiotics help? Well, the goal is to restore that balance by introducing beneficial microbes back into your system. Probiotics can work by crowding out harmful bacteria, producing substances that stop pathogens from growing, strengthening the gut barrier, and regulating your immune response. Some strains even produce essential nutrients like vitamin K or short-chain fatty acids that help maintain gut lining health. But here's the key thing, not all probiotics are the same. Different strains do different things. For example, one strain might help with diarrhea, while another could be better for eczema or immune health. That's why it's so important to choose the right strain for the right purpose. So what are probiotics actually good for? A growing body of research shows that specific strains of probiotics can help with a variety of conditions. For digestive issues, they may ease symptoms of irritable bowel syndrome, Crohn's disease, ulcerative colitis, and antibiotic-associated diarrhea. Some probiotics help prevent travelers' diarrhea or recover gut health after food poisoning. Others support immune function, helping you bounce back faster from colds or reduce respiratory infections. If you're lactose intolerant, certain probiotic strains can help you digest dairy more comfortably. And in women, probiotics may help prevent or treat yeast infections and urinary tract infections by balancing the vaginal microbiome. There's also emerging research on the gut-brain connection, sometimes called the gut-brain axis. This concept explores how your gut microbiome might affect your mental health, mood, and cognition. Some studies suggest that probiotics may reduce anxiety, improve stress resilience, and even support better sleep, although these findings are still early and need more confirmation. Still, the potential is pretty exciting. So how exactly do probiotics do all of this? The science is fascinating. When you consume probiotics, whether in food or supplement form, they enter your gastrointestinal tract and interact with your existing microbiota. Some might stick around for a while and colonize the gut lining, others may only pass through temporarily but still have beneficial effects. The mechanisms include crowding out harmful bacteria, producing bioactive compounds like short-chain fatty acids, modulating inflammation, supporting gut barrier function, synthesizing vitamins, and even influencing hormone and immune signaling pathways. Some mechanisms are strain-specific, meaning only one particular type of bacteria can produce that effect. That's why scientific studies and medical recommendations are becoming increasingly strain-focused. It's not enough to just say, take a probiotic. With all this promise, you might be wondering, are there any downsides? For most healthy people, probiotics are safe. They've been used for centuries through fermented foods and more recently as supplements. Some people may experience mild side effects when starting a probiotic, like bloating, gas, or mild stomach discomfort, especially in the first few days as your gut adjusts. These usually go away quickly. However, there are rare risks to be aware of. If you have a weakened immune system, are recovering from surgery, or are critically ill, taking live bacteria can pose a small risk of infection, especially if the product is contaminated or improperly manufactured. That's why it's always best to talk to a healthcare provider before starting probiotics, especially if you have underlying health conditions. Another important point is that regulation of probiotics in the United States depends on the type of product and the situation. For most probiotic supplements, companies aren't required to prove what's actually in the bottle, how much bacteria it contains, or whether it even works. That's why some products you see on shelves might not be effective, or even contain live bacteria at all. So if you're buying a probiotic supplement, look for one that lists the specific strains, has a high enough CFU count, that's colony-forming units, and ideally has some third-party testing or clinical research backing it. Now, if supplements aren't your thing, don't worry, you can get plenty of good bacteria and prebiotic fiber from food. Probiotic-rich foods include yogurt with live cultures, kefir, miso, tempeh, kimchi, kombucha, and fermented vegetables like sauerkraut. Just make sure the label says live and active cultures, not all yogurts have them. As for prebiotics, you'll want to load up on plant-based fiber sources like garlic, onions, leeks, asparagus, bananas, oats, and apples. Eating both types together, say, yogurt with oats or kimchi on brown rice, is a great way to get those symbiotic benefits. Now that we've covered the basics, let's dive into some real-world applications. When do people typically turn to probiotics? One of the most common situations is after a course of antibiotics. Antibiotics are powerful tools that wipe out bad bacteria, but they often don't discriminate, meaning they can also kill off beneficial gut bacteria. This can lead to issues like diarrhea or yeast overgrowth. Taking certain probiotics during or after antibiotics may help restore balance and reduce your chances of those side effects, but again, it depends on the strain. You might also see parents giving probiotics to kids, especially during cold and flu season, or to help with digestion. Some studies suggest certain strains can reduce the duration of upper respiratory infections in children, though the effects vary. For infants with colic or diarrhea, some pediatricians recommend specific probiotic drops, but always consult your doctor before giving any supplement to a child. There are also probiotic skincare products emerging now. Yep, your skin has a microbiome too. Some cleansers and moisturizers claim to help with acne, rosacea, or eczema by nourishing good bacteria on the skin's surface. It's a relatively new field, and research is ongoing, but it's fascinating to think about how widespread this microbe-human partnership is. Now let's peek into the future of probiotics. Researchers are developing precision probiotics, supplements tailored to your personal gut microbiome based on DNA testing or stool analysis. Companies are already offering microbiome kits that claim to analyze your gut and make targeted recommendations. Though we're still in the early days, this could change how we use probiotics entirely, making them smarter, more effective, and personalized. There's also promising research into postbiotics. These are non-living bacterial products or fragments that can also confer health benefits. Think of them like the bonus features produced by probiotics enzymes, peptides, acids, and other molecules that may reduce inflammation or improve metabolic health without the need to ingest live bacteria. On top of diet and supplements, it's important to understand that probiotic health doesn't exist in a vacuum. Your lifestyle habits, like how much you sleep, how often you exercise, how stressed you are, and how balanced your diet is, all affect your gut microbiome. For example, studies have shown that chronic stress can negatively impact the diversity of your gut bacteria, which in turn can lead to greater inflammation, digestive issues, and even mood disorders. So while probiotics can offer support, they aren't a substitute for getting enough rest, eating a variety of whole foods, and taking care of your mental health. Speaking of rest, did you know that poor sleep can disrupt your gut flora? It's true. Your microbiome follows a circadian rhythm just like the rest of your body, so pulling all-nighters or sleeping irregular hours can throw your gut off balance. If you're taking probiotics but still staying up till 3 a.m. every night, you might not be getting the full benefit. Similarly, regular physical activity, even something as simple as a daily walk, has been linked to increased gut bacterial diversity, which is a good thing. This means that for the best results, think of probiotics as just one part of a bigger wellness puzzle. Finally, it's worth addressing a common misconception. Just because something is labeled natural doesn't automatically make it safe or effective. Probiotics may be naturally occurring, but that doesn't mean you should take just any product off the shelf without doing your homework. Labels like natural, organic, or gut-friendly are often more marketing than science. Look for supplements that are backed by clinical research, contain specific strains known to help with your particular issue, and ideally have been tested by third-party labs. When in doubt, always ask your doctor or a registered dietitian for guidance, especially if you're managing a chronic condition. So, whether you're dealing with gut issues recovering from illness or just trying to optimize your overall health, probiotics might be a helpful part of your routine, if used wisely. Focus on quality strain-specific research and combine your efforts with a nutrient-dense diet rich in fiber. Thanks again for sticking with me through this deep dive. If this helped you better understand probiotics a bit better, give the video a like, share it with someone curious about gut health, and don't forget to subscribe. Until next time, stay curious, stay healthy, and take care of your gut.